Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk about a topic that's been generating a lot of buzz lately: cancel culture. Some people argue that cancel culture is a necessary tool for holding individuals and institutions accountable for harmful behavior, while others believe it's a dangerous form of censorship that stifles free speech and critical thinking. So, where do I stand on this issue? Let's dive in. What is cancel culture? First, let's define what we mean by cancel culture. In general, cancel culture refers to the practice of calling out or boycotting individuals or institutions for problematic behavior, typically via social media. This can take many forms, such as criticizing someone for using offensive language, calling for a boycott of a company that engages in unethical practices, or demanding the resignation of a public figure who has committed a serious offense. Arguments in favor of cancel culture. So, why do some people believe cancel culture is a necessary tool for holding individuals and institutions accountable? Well, for one thing, cancel culture can serve as a way for marginalized individuals and communities to speak out against harmful behavior and demand change. When people use their platforms to call out problematic behavior, it can help raise awareness and put pressure on individuals and institutions to do better. Additionally, cancel culture can be seen as a way of holding people with power and influence accountable for their actions, and ensuring that they are not immune to consequences. Arguments against cancel culture. While some people argue that cancel culture is a necessary tool for holding individuals and institutions accountable, others believe it is a dangerous form of censorship that stifles free speech and critical thinking. Let's take a closer look at some of the arguments against cancel culture. Cancel culture creates a climate of fear. One of the main criticisms of cancel culture is that it creates a climate of fear in which individuals are afraid to express dissenting opinions, for fear of being targeted by online mobs. When people know that they could be canceled for saying the wrong thing, it can lead to self-censorship and a lack of honest dialogue. This can ultimately harm society as a whole, as we lose the ability to have difficult conversations and explore new ideas. Cancel culture can be motivated by vengeance. Another criticism of cancel culture is that it is often motivated by a desire for vengeance, rather than a genuine desire to promote justice or change. When people engage in cancel culture, they may be more interested in punishing someone they disagree with than in actually engaging in productive dialogue. This can lead to a cycle of retribution and revenge, rather than a focus on positive change. Cancel culture does not allow for growth or redemption. A third argument against cancel culture is that it does not allow for growth or redemption. When someone is canceled, they may be ostracized from their community or lose their job, with little chance of coming back from their mistake. This can create a culture of unforgiveness, in which people are not given the opportunity to learn from their mistakes and become better people. Additionally, it can discourage people from admitting their mistakes or apologizing, for fear of being targeted by cancel culture. Cancel culture can lead to a cancel culture war. Finally, some argue that cancel culture can lead to a cancel culture war, in which people on both sides of the debate become increasingly polarized and unwilling to engage in productive dialogue. Cancel culture can create an us versus them mentality, in which people see those who disagree with them as enemies to be defeated, rather than fellow humans with different perspectives. This can ultimately harm our ability to work together and find common ground. My perspective. So, where do I stand on this issue? Personally, I believe that cancel culture can be a useful tool for promoting accountability and change, but it's important to use it judiciously and with an awareness of its potential pitfalls. When we engage in cancel culture, we need to be careful not to engage in mob mentality, and instead focus on constructive criticism and dialogue. Additionally, we need to be mindful of the fact that people can change and learn from their mistakes, and that we should be open to forgiveness and redemption when appropriate. Conclusion. So, that's my perspective on cancel culture. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think cancel culture is a necessary tool for promoting accountability and change, or do you think it's a dangerous form of censorship that stifles free speech and critical thinking? Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.